Edition of Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. I hope you have a fine Thanksgiving day. I'm spending it with my wife, Claire. We hope you get to spend it with at least one of the people that you love. Neighbor, let's take a look at our corn and oilseed commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Wheat futures continued to be the impressive leader of the grains as wheat closed up 17 cents by the bushel, up 28 cents just the day before. Too much rain in Australia likely damaging their wheat crop, along with concerns that the Russians' wheat export sales will be slowed due to high taxes. Corn started the day lower, rallied and closed up 4, while beans were down all day, closing a penny lower. The corn market's being driven by inflationary concerns, fears of lower 2022 corn planted acres, and a tight balance sheet, both in the U.S. and the world. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland will be open for Milo trucks this week through Wednesday from 7 to 2:45. No total limit on damage on contracted grain. Cargill Houston is open from 7 to 3, and the Andersons open for trucks all week except Thanksgiving Day, 7 to 3. Max total damage 20%. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grain and oilseed closes. December corn closed 580 and a half, up 3 3/4. January beans 1273, down 1 1/4. D's Kansas City hard red winter wheat 878 3/4, up 17. John Tuggle says he'll be out of the office for the rest of the week, but always he'll be around the phone, and that phone number 361-852-5207. 800-288-4453, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some deals going on hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. We're having a fire sale on 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work. They're running $17.50 right now, Larry.
That's a great deal. Tell us the brand again.
They're made by W.W. Paul.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how did the last sheep and goat sale before the holiday go?
Well, Larry, we had about 500 today. Had a lot of guys kind of trying to finish up some business this week before the holiday, and got it all moved down here, and it looks good. I'd say the heavy lambs were $260 to $340. Those light lambs were $320 to $4. Those fat ewes were $95 to $1.20, and those thin packer ewes were $75 to $1. Packer nannies were $1.25 to $1.85, and the fat Spanish nannies were $1.50 to $2. Stocker nannies $2 to $2.85. Those good cabritos were $3 to $3.90, and those smaller ones $3.60 to $4.30. So overall, steady market last week, and, coming after the holiday, I think that market will continue out the next couple weeks.
Good. No cattle sale this week.
No cattle sale this week. We'll be back to business as usual next week. We'll have a sheep and goat sale on Tuesday, probably have 600-700 head, and then we'll have a cattle sale on Thursday, probably around that 800 to 1,000 head.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241, and we'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
We appreciate it, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, the Lone Star Angus Alliance announces their South Texas Tough 21st Annual Bull and Select Female Sale coming up Friday, December the 3rd, 2021 at 1 p.m. in Hallettsville. 165-plus top-notch Angus sale. 70 coming 2-year-old bulls, 40 yearling bulls, spring pairs, open Angus heifers, fall pairs, commercial Brangus open heifers. Last year, about a third of those bulls were sold for less than $3,500, so you can't tell us that you can't get an affordable Lone Star Angus bull that's South Texas Tough. For more information, contact the good folks at Lone Star Angus, 979-251-1021 or 361-798-6558. Again, 979-251-1021 or 361-798-6558. December the 3rd, that's a Friday, 1 p.m., Hallettsville, Texas. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the hogs. National pork carcass cutout value $84.92 after a $1.33 drop. Estimated hog slaughter 480,000 head. Front month lean hog futures mostly lower. That December hog contract $74.15 down 50. Wholesale box prices for beef lower. 61 weaker on the select. 106 weaker on the choice. Federal slaughter 122,000 for Tuesday. That brings the weekly total to 244,000. Front month live cattle ended the Tuesday session with a gain. December live cattle 135.40 up 97. Feeder cattle rallied triple digits. January feeder cattle 164.37 up 267.50. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Askew Fisher Ranches in Sonora, Texas will again be offering quality registered polled Hereford and Angus herd sire bulls for sale this coming January. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPDs, and ready to meet all your low birth weight calving needs. Call today to get their list for January private treaty sales. 325-387-3242. or 325-206-2170 for Linda, and 202-468-5262 for Tammy. That's Askew Fisher Ranches. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPD bulls on sale for their list for January private treaty. 202-468-5262. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did our last sale before the holiday go?
Went pretty good, Larry. We were out a few buyers, but we wind up with 629 head, 81 cows and 9 bulls. Got along real well on the cattle. Didn't have that many, so it sort of helped. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.22 to $1.71. Heifers, $1.16 to $1.32. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.33 to $1.81. Heifers, $1.15 to $1.36. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.33 to $1.65. Heifers, $1.13 to $1.68. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.23 to $1.57. Heifers, $1.15 to $1.78. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.09 to $1.44, and the heifers, $1.01 to $1.80. 7 and 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.08 to $1.37, and the heifers were $88 to $1.58. On the cow deal, we got 67 for the best cow. Slaughter bulls, 76 to 99. Slaughter cows, stocker cows, 400 to 1100, and we had a few pair, not very many, to pick from, 350 to 1150, Larry.
Now, what do we anticipate after we come back from Turkey Day?
After Turkey Day, I'm sure we'll have a few more cattle than this. I'm thinking around that 9 to 1,000, and maybe more. I don't know if these cattle are all still out there or not, Larry. A lot of people are going to hold them over till next year. I know some people that are. And our last sale will be December the 13th, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can catch us here on cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate it. Y'all have a good holiday.
You have a good one, too, and I wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitter Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
Neighbor, let's take a look at cotton movement from yesterday. The daily spot, 10,459 bales. Cotlook A index 125 higher, 127.90. AWP 102.56 through Thursday. Tuesday's session saw a sharp gain for the December contracts, while the rest worked their way lower. Deese cotton, 120.36, up 265. Certified stocks are limited at only 400 bales. New crop December, 37 point in the red. Neighbor, there's your cotton moves. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, conditions have been superb weather-wise and grass-wise. Market is good on fats and feeder cattle. Replacement cattle showing a lot of demand. We've sold several loads in the last couple of weeks, and sure looks like demand is continuing. I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very happy happy Thanksgiving and safe travels on the road. Larry, we're right in the middle of the bull season. Anybody needs bulls for lease or sale, we have plenty available of all the popular breeds and a lot of good replacement cattle for sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, as we think about farm inputs, we always think about fertilizers, and fertilizers set new record highs this last week. Anhydrous, urea, UAN 28, and UAN 32 all set all-time highs last week, according to prices tracked by DTN for the second week of November. The average price for 1034O, a starter fertilizer for corn, jumped 10% from the last month, which is notable because it hasn't seen many double-digit percentage gains during the fall rally in retail prices. All but one of the major fertilizers tracked by DTN posted a significant price change compared to the prior month, which DTN considered 5% or more. Anhydrous led the way with an average price of $1,162 per ton, up 33% from last month. UAN 28 was 27% higher at $566 by the ton, while UAN 32 was 26 higher at $614 by the ton. Urea was up 16% compared to last month's cost of an average $832 a ton. Recently, 1034O prices have been tortoise-like in their race to higher prices, but compared to last month, the starter fertilizer saw a sizable 10% gain to $719 a ton, while that's nowhere near the record $1,250 set in November of 2008, its highest since early June 2012. Now, potash, with an average price of $726 by the ton, gained 7% from last month. The phosphate fertilizers showed the lowest month-to-month gains, with monoammonium phosphate prices climbing 5% to $906 by the ton, and diammonium phosphate prices increasing 3% to $821 by the ton. On a price per pound nitrogen basis, the average urea price is about 90 cents by the pound of N, anhydrous 71 cents per pound of N, UAN 28 $1 per pound, and UAN 32 96 per pound. All 8 fertilizers are higher in price than a year ago. Nitrogen fertilizers show the largest increases. Anhydrous itself 175%. Neighbor, here's a quick reminder about Meatheads there in Gonzales. They've got choice ribeyes $16.60 by the pound. Their meat case is always full, and they have a few boxed deals set up in the freezer already. Don't forget bone-in sirloins on sale. And if you need, say for instance, some steaks cut for a big event, they can handle it. Are you making beef stew this weekend? They've got oxtails, the best stew maker around. And please ask them about their pork products like pork pan sausage or fresh chorizo. That's Meatheads, 3187 North U.S. Highway 183, Gonzales, 830-672-2135, 830-672-2135. Neighbor, let's catch up with Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. No sales this week, right, cousin?
We are closed for Thanksgiving, and I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving from Seguin Cattle Company, and we'll have 3 sales left in December. So if you got something to sell, just kind of plan it on your calendar.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
Kelly Thigpen, y'all won't open the doors at Pearsall this week either, right?
That is correct. No sales week. Hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. We'll get back after it first week in December.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 830-334-1047. The website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Neighbor, that's it for the Thanksgiving Day edition of Down on the Farm. All we need to do is check the grains. Taking a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in November, 1188. Yellow corn through Corpus in November, 675 and a half. Hard red winter wheat through Houston in November, 948 3/4. And number 1 beans through Houston, 1273. Neighbor, we moved 10,368 bale of Texas cotton. 4,323 was East Texas, Oklahoma. 6,045 West Texas. The average price, $112.64, but it ranged from $110.91 to $114.41. Looks to me like that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. And we hope you have a fine Thanksgiving Day. I'm spending it with my wife, Claire, and my dog, Belle. Two of the finest folks that I know in my life. I love them both very much. Hope you get to spend it with somebody that you love.